Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus, and I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. Simple question. Does CeeDee Lamb have enough to carry the Cowboys offense on his shoulder pads? Before I get right into it, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming off the heels of trading your best wide receiver, Amari Cooper, to the Cleveland Browns for little to nothing, Dak Prescott may be looking around and saying, I don't know what I have to work with, but I got to work with it. When you look at the likes of CeeDee Lamb, he was the number one draft pick for the Cowboys just a couple of years ago, and you're seeing exactly what he was able to do. 79 catches, 1,102 yards, and 6 touchdowns, being alongside of your best receiver, Amari Cooper, and him really being able to pick and choose his spots because he wasn't always double teamed. He wasn't always triple teamed. He didn't really always have the coverage role to his side. But now we're quickly going to see what he's made of. When you look at just the Cowboys and their offense and how it's built, it was once built around Ezekiel Elliott being able to run the football at least 20 to 25 times, occasionally catch the ball out the backfield. Now that doesn't feel the same. It feels like this offense is pass first, and Zeke will come down later whenever he gets a chance to. It feels like Dak Prescott is going to have to throw the ball 30, 35, 40 times to earn that big contract that he signed just an offseason ago. And you're looking exactly at what the Cowboys have behind CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver. It's not very impressive. It's not very impressive. It's not very loaded. It's not very top heavy as far as names. It's not very sexy pick-ish. But you got to ask yourself, what are the Cowboys up against? The Cowboys are up against NFC that's seen the likelihood improvement of the Rams, that's seen the likelihood improvement of the Buccaneers. You're looking at different teams all over the place, and you're looking at the resurgence of what could be a dominant Tampa team that, if they sign the right guys, they get a couple of free agents to come down there, they could be back in business just like that, retooled and reloaded. So you're looking at the Cardinals could be in play. A number of teams that literally you don't know how the draft's going to look. But right now, does CeeDee Lamb have what it takes in order to carry the Cowboys on his shoulder pads? It's going to be a tough thing. First of all, we have to ask ourselves, how many games will CeeDee Lamb miss because of injury? Even though his career's been short, he gets nicked up, we've seen. He gets dinged up, we've seen quite often. Sometimes in games, he's being pulled out the game, 2-3 times because of injuries and having to go under the tent. But we have to ask ourselves, do we trust CeeDee Lamb in order to get the job done? Making multiple catches, tough catches in traffic, taking big hits, blocking, the key things you need your number one to do. It's going to be a tough sell for a lot of people. Honestly, I think CeeDee Lamb is a quality number 2 receiver in the NFL. You got to keep in mind what you did at Oklahoma. In a wide open system where there's no defense, it's a little harder to do that when you're the number one option. Players like Juju Smith-Schuster see that. When AB left the Steelers, and you see literally Juju was never the same. It doesn't mean Juju's less of a player. It just means his role was a number 2 receiver from the get-go. He was just blessed to have AB to take the full coverage away, to take the rolling coverage away, and he was never able to take that next step. And I think CeeDee Lamb is going to be in that same mold. I don't think CeeDee Lamb is going to be able to take a full defense is what they can know he's coming, like a Randy Moss or a T.O., and them to say, okay, we got to stop this one guy, and he'll be able to withstand that all game long and still produce. You have to keep in mind, you're facing some of the best athletes at cornerback in the world. You're facing some of the best defensive players in the world. So you got to keep in mind, you're going to get everybody's best each week. You're not going up against Big 12 defenders every time. So it remains to be seen, but I have strong doubts that CeeDee Lamb will be able to carry this by himself. I have strong feelings that, it's going to be a disappointing season for the Cowboys. They've lost a lot of talent, not including just the offensive side of the ball, but the defensive side of the ball as well. So I think it's going to be an overall year of regress for the Cowboys where they take a large step back. But I don't think that CeeDee Lamb is built to carry this Cowboys offense on his back. So are you Cowboys fans getting there? Are you NFL fans getting there? Tell me what you think. Do you think CeeDee Lamb is going to replace Amari Cooper and really carry this offense? Or do you think it's going to be the same old, same old? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus on all the breakdowns, all the updates. And as always, we thank you so very much. We'll see you on the next video.